A wise old man named Zenji lived in a small town tucked amid emerald mountains. He was renowned across the world for his profound insight and capacity to provide wise counsel to anybody in need of it. People from other towns would come to the village to seek his advice on a variety of topics, whether they were personal or spiritual. One bright morning, Koji, a young guy with a troubled mind, came up to Zenji. Koji was a daydreamer who was frequently preoccupied with his aspirations for the future. He was full of ideas and had lofty goals, yet he was always reluctant to act. He was paralyzed by overthinking and plagued by fears of failing and uncertainty. Koji sat in front of Zenji, his face showing the weight he was carrying. "I have so many goals and dreams, but I can never seem to move forward because I find myself always debating," Koji said. "Oh wise Zenji," he said. "I worry that I will never achieve anything important in my life." Zenji knowingly nodded while smiling softly. "Young Koji, you are not fighting this battle alone," he said. "It is simple to get lost in the twists and turns of the mind's labyrinth of thoughts. But keep in mind that the art of doing, not just thinking, is the key to realizing your potential." Koji wasn't sure why. He inquired sincerely, "But how can I stop thinking and start doing?" Zenji started to tell a story as his eyes lit up with wisdom. A talented archer by the name of Ryu once resided in a far-off kingdom. He was recognized for his precision and ability to consistently strike the bullseye with his bow. The question, "O great archer, how do you manage to hit the mark so effortlessly?" was posed to Ryu by an interested traveler one day. "It's not just about aiming, it's also about letting go of the fear of missing," Ryu said with a smile. "I don't worry where the arrow will land when I let it fly. I put my years of experience to use and allowed my gut take control. My attention is on precisely releasing the arrow, not on striking the target." After reflecting on the incident, Koji questioned, "So, you mean to say that I should not worry about the outcome and just act?" "Exactly," Zenji responded. "Stop worrying about the future or the outcomes of your actions. Instead, focus entirely on the task at hand and immerse yourself in the here and now. You will discover clarity and purpose when you let go of expectations and accept the process." Koji thoughtfully nodded as he realized the poignant lesson that the tale was trying to convey. "But what if I don't succeed?" he said. "Failure is a part of life," Zenji retorted with a light chuckle. "Failure helps us develop and learn new things. Instead of being afraid of it, embrace it as a stepping stone on your path to achievement. If you accept failure with an open mind, it will direct you to the road you were destined to travel." Koji determined to put his aspirations into action after being inspired by Zenji's words. He made the decision to begin small, focusing on one idea at a time. He would devote himself to the act of doing without regard for the consequence, whether it was acquiring a new skill, pursuing a hobby, or exploring a new professional route. Koji's life changed as the weeks grew into months. He had both successes and failures, but he cherished each moment as it unfolded. With each step forward, he gained confidence in his abilities, and his objectives became attainable goals rather than faraway fantasies. Koji expressed his thankfulness for the wisdom that had altered his life one day when he discussed his progress with Zenji. "Oh wise Zenji, your teachings have been the guiding light that led me out of the labyrinth of overthinking," Koji expressed thanks. "My dear Koji, the wisdom was always within you," Zenji stated as he rubbed Koji's shoulder. "I simply showed you how to get to it. Remember that life is not designed to be lived within the walls of your imagination. Accept the journey with an open heart, and you will discover the genuine substance of life." Koji grew from that day forward, never forgetting the deep lesson he learned from Zenji. He became an example to others in the hamlet, encouraging them to stop overthinking and begin acting with purpose and enthusiasm. As a result, the story of Zenji and Koji's transformation traveled far and wide, reminding people all over the country that the key to unlocking their actual potential lay not in the constraints of their intellect, but in the beauty of acting in the present moment.